AVUS is an intergenerational program in which it was designed and created with the intention of addressing social isolation, loneliness, especially today during the pandemic, when it's harder for family members to contact their older loved ones, or it's more difficult. So we stepped in, and through United HomeCare, we have under their umbrella, their volunteer umbrella, we've been able to contact and recruit other members of the community. So other high school students, other college students, older adults, they all want to step in and have friendly conversations throughout the week and really keep touch with the older adults in the community. We started a community in my school that really wanted to do the program, and I talked to my counselor if what I should do, and he recommended that I should start a program, and so that's why I reached out to United HomeCare. It all started around 2 years ago. The idea started forming around 2 years ago. That's when my grandmother passed away, my abuela. She was the main fabric of my family. Almost every social gathering would be at her house. Family members from across the nation would come to see her. So when she passed away, it was hard on all of us, but obviously my grandfather, my abuelo, suffered the most. And when the pandemic hit, it was harder for all of us to see him. So not only did he lose his partner of over 50 years, but he was isolated, he was lonely.
Mi nombre es José Eduardo Paredes Dexter, es el apellido materno. Y en la actualidad tengo 90 años y 4 meses. Soy nacido en una ciudad que está limitando el departamento de Lima, Perú. Se llama Paramonga.
Hábleme de su familia.
Bien, ya yo le expliqué que cuando regresé a Barranca, que es una ciudad contigua al lugar donde yo nací, que es Paramonga, está cerca, conocí a la que fue mi esposa, Marlene Zapata, ¿no? Este soy yo, esta es la esposa, y cuando hemos cumplido 50
Los 50 años. Sí.
¿no? Entonces hemos tenido 4 hijos, 3 mujeres y un varón.
So I started calling him throughout the week, mostly during the weekends. I started calling him, and you could verbally hear his excitement, his enthusiasm. You could tell that he anticipated the call. So then I started going into other platforms like FaceTime and even Zoom, and you could tell that there was a progression, that things were getting better, that his demeanor was getting better. So with that idea in mind, I came into school and I talked to my counselor, and he told me to make a program. He inspired me to take it up a notch and create a program with my friends and other students.
And how did your friends react? How did you actually recruit them?
At first, they didn't want, because a lot of kids my age don't necessarily want a commitment just yet. But after consistent persuasion, I finally got them to talk with Blanca, and we were able to sort something out. And so what we do is once a week on Thursdays, we everybody has their own buddy, and then we contact them from 3 to 4.
Lolo Polak called me and told me that they were trying to get this, that could I guide them as to how to start a conversation with an older person. And that intrigued me. I thought that was a very interesting approach. And of course, I knew what the answer to the question was. And there were a couple of kids that participated in the initial thing. I think there were 6 of them in the first conversation that we had going back and forth. And I pointed out, well, everybody loves to talk about themselves, of course, and tell their history and their experiences. But they love to talk about their grandkids, if they have grandkids, and their kids. We went back and forth going over this and different subjects. And we went especially with the idea that it couldn't be an interrogatory type process. It had to be a conversation. So you had to give as much as you took in many ways. So they had to be prepared to share with the person.
We have already people that want to volunteer and they want the cause. And so then we assign them with another volunteer, students like myself. So they can come in either once a week, Wednesdays or Thursdays here at United HomeCare, or they can call from home.
Okay. And is it mostly on Zoom and FaceTime or just calls?
It can be through calls, it can be through FaceTime or Zoom. What I've seen is that the most prominent effect has been through Zoom or FaceTime,
Okay.
right? Visual connection.
What surprises me is they have one expectation, and once they've done it, the experience has really fulfilled them. It's not what they expected really, because they get a lot more than what they thought. They thought that they were doing, to put it bluntly, a favor to the old people, but they end up getting a lot more from the old person than they really expected.
A mí me encanta conversar con la juventud, ¿no? Porque les hago algunos chistes, los manejo así, y entonces, pero a la vez les hago conocer que siempre ir adelante es estudiar. Para ingresar a la universidad es necesario dar un examen de ingreso muy fuerte en Perú. Y yo había ingresado para poder lograr el grado de comandante, como ya lo expliqué. Se coincidió en que yo y mi hija ingresáramos
Juntos.
Oh,
wow.
a la universidad. Y hemos ingresado y hemos terminado Derecho en la Universidad San Martín de Porres. Hay que estudiar una profesión, lo que más te gusta, y lo vas a lograr la comodidad tuya y de tu familia. Y felizmente he tenido la suerte que me han escuchado, sobre todo los nietos.
South Florida has been known as a retirement destination for many years. For the past 47 years, United HomeCare has provided seniors with the services they require once they do decide to retire. You may have heard about nursing homes and how they care for the older community, but have you heard about United HomeCare and their mission to take care of seniors while also giving them the independence they need? The community liaison of United HomeCare gave me further information on how they are trying to complete their mission.
The mission of United HomeCare is very special. Our role is to help older adults remain living at home independently for as long as possible. And in truth, one of the main aspects of our mission is to help them prevent or delay institutional placement, either in a nursing home or assisted living facility. And we find that older adults prefer to stay living at home for as long as possible. And that can only happen if they have help sometimes from family, or if they have an organization like United Home Care that can provide a variety of services to help them with activities of daily living that they can no longer do by themselves. And those services that we provide help them to thrive at home for as long as possible.
Blanca also explained how United Home Care is different from nursing homes or retirement organizations.
United Home Care provides a variety of services that help older adults to stay living at home. So most of our work takes place in the home environment.
She also gave an example of one of the programs United Home Care has created in order to complete their mission.
AVUS Connect aims to bring young people together with older people through friendly chats and conversations that help to reduce loneliness and social isolation. And the way they do it is they connect with older adults virtually through Zoom, FaceTime, and other technology, as well as by telephone. And basically, the older adult has the opportunity to have a social contact once or twice a week.
I was also able to speak with Hector Ceballos, and he told me about his experiences with United Home Care.
Beautiful people over here, they attend, they give you attention, they put you the TV, they ask you what you want, what else you want. No, it's not a place like a hospital. It's something like they special.
United Home Care provides elders with the proper care and independence they require at home, making them live up to their motto, "There's no place like home."
Dolores, how do you feel about AVUS and what Sean has conceptualized?
I think that at a sensible time like now, it was more than a blessing and a wonderful initiative from Sean to contact us and actually wanted to do something for the older adult population of Miami-Dade. So we joined forces with Belen, Sean, and United Home Care, and I'm so honored to have been part of this initiative that words cannot explain the feeling that it gives me to actually be part of generations to generation. They are very supportive, committed, and dedicated to really make that difference for that older population of the area. And being a part of this have really given me such a change in mind and everything, and that I just really feel that they have really made that difference. I know it's been a vision of our CEO and President, Carlos Martinez, to actually train the younger population in actually what the elder population goes through. And they have really been engaged and doing it. So this has been really amazing.
And Dolores, you've had a very long career. You are an expert in volunteerism, and you are a mentor to so many. And it's incredible how the students themselves also became mentors.
Absolutely.
We mentored one another.
Definitely. It's been an incredible, wonderful, beautiful experience in my career.
Exactly. And we're very proud of our leader, Carlos Martinez.
Oh,
He's done
absolutely.
an amazing job to set the direction.
Absolutely. It's equal to none. It's absolutely incredible.
I
He
agree.
has really guided the agency in directions that we never even thought we would see. But it's happening, it's happened, and I'm very proud of being led a part of joining forces with United Home Care again.
And we're honored to have you and to work with you and to work together. We all make such a great team. And in this effort, we are so proud of our young volunteers. And Sean Martinez
It's such a
leading the
team
way.
effort. Everybody has really been involved from the beginning. The older adults volunteers, which we have some of the trainees that are working with ARP and Urban League that work in our agency. They
Mhm.
love it, and they love working with the young
Yes,
adults that have joined our forces now in providing the essential support that the adults in Miami-Dade at this time are in need of.
and together we will conquer, and we
Yes,
will take care of our older adults now and in the
absolutely.
future.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to On Point with Rachel Turgeman. I'm so glad you can join us tonight. My friends, nationwide, millennials, baby boomers, Generation X are dealing with trying to take care of their elderly parents at home. But unfortunately, they still have to work because life is too expensive. I'm sure that many of you that are watching this show tonight can relate to what I am saying. Now, the great news is that we have a huge blessing, United HomeCare, right here in South Florida, since 1974, serving all of us. They are a non-for-profit community care, home care organization. Joining us tonight is Blanca Ceballos, the community liaison for United HomeCare, and tonight she's going to share with all of us how United HomeCare can help anybody, my friends, that want to keep their families, the older loved ones at home with quality health care. Why? Because being at home is the best place to be.
So United Home Care was born in 1973. We're about a half a century old. And we have just this amazing mission of providing home and community care services to the elderly and disabled adults of Miami. And so we were born of the United Way, a wonderful
Really?
United Way. Yes, a lot of people don't know that. But in 73, we were created as a division of United Way. And a year later, in 74, we became United Home Care Services. And always our mission has been to deliver a variety of services and programs that would help the elderly to age with dignity, with care in the comfort of their home and in community settings, and to really prevent or delay them having to go to a nursing home or in an institution. And so we play a big role in helping our seniors and their family caregivers along the way and helping to keep them safe at home with the care they need.
Beautiful. I know that you have over 800 employees. Wow. Whether they're nurses or clinicians or case managers. I mean, that's amazing. You guys are huge.
Yes, we employ well over 800 home health aides alone. We have another element of the workforce, which is about another 100 employees or so. And we're made up of nurses, case managers, social workers, counselors, administrators, and we coordinate a variety of services throughout the week. Imagine that we deliver approximately about 22,000 hours of care per week
That's
in
a
the
lot.
home setting, and that is all across Miami-Dade.
That's miraculous.
Yes,
That's
yes.
that's almost surreal. I mean, to put so much manpower and women power go into the homes, taking care of the elderly. I love it.
We love high schoolers and college students, and we believe that to make our community stronger, we need to partner with them.
Yes.
We partner with them, we bring them information, we teach them about what we do, we provide opportunities for them to get to know older adults. It is so important to bring the generations together. We can't do it without the millennials, and we can't do it without our youth, and they are the future. And they can help to advocate for older adults. They can be the companions, they can be the promoters, they can help us to do so much more. So we encourage them. If you need community service hours, if you want to have a club at your school that champions older adult causes, call us.
Sean, thank you so much for bringing us to your grandfather.
No, it's a pleasure. It's because of him that I started the whole entire program. Thanks to United Home Care, They've been so generous and caring for him, and through the program, I've been able to connect with him more and have some of my friends connect with him as well.
Usted vive aquí independientemente. Cuénteme de esta hermosa joven que viene a verlo usted todos los días.
Bueno, lo que usted acaba de decir, hermosa, no miente. Estoy diciendo la verdad, sobre todo no por su aspecto físico, sino por su forma de ser. Ella viene todos los días y permite que yo siempre viva limpiamente. No obstante que estoy sentido por la falta de mi esposa, pero atenúa bastante la presencia de la señora, quien me atiende, quien me cuida, me toma la presión, me da las pastillas que son recetadas por el médico, porque yo por la edad también me olvido de las cosas. Yo doy gracias que no se hayan puesto en mi camino a una señora que en realidad trabaja, pero lo trabaja con sentimiento y con la capacidad que debe hacerlo para cuando está frente a un señor ya de mi edad.
Respect your elders. Learn from the people who have walked the path before you. Respect them, because someday, and sooner than you could ever imagine, you are going to be old too. Thank you. We hope we have inspired our colleagues and Florida's aging service providers to engage our community's youth in our advocacy efforts on behalf of older adults. They and we need them.